ladies and gents, and thank you for tuning into Johnny's World. So today's topic, okay, so it's a little touchy, but it's funny, and so it took me a while for me to come up to be able to talk about this because, you know, my grandma had died. And so this is my grandma on my mom's side, and I was really close with her, so it was like a whole catastrophe. Like, it was just so, like, I don't know, like one of those movies when you watch like The Funeral with Martin Lawrence and all of the other characters. So this is kind of like one of those moments, but only it wasn't captured. So I'm gonna paint this picture for you. So just to stay tuned. Super funny. So okay. So my grandmother wasn't exactly the most liked woman in the world, but like, the family showed up and everybody came except some people, like her daughter. So one of her daughters didn't come, and so there was drama. Okay, so I mean, I'm just gonna get right into it. This is before COVID came out, and COVID was like, nobody knew what it was. It was right before COVID hit, maybe like 2 months before they actually announced about COVID. So it was just crazy. Somehow I had pink eyes, so I had shades on the whole time, and I'm just looking around like Stevie Wonder. I'm crying, pouring my eyes out, and you just see the tears coming from. I mean, granted, some people do wear shades, but it was just the fact that I was trying to wear shades the whole time, so nobody knew I was contagious. So I'm sitting right next to my aunt because they try to be supportive because they know how close that I was with my grandmother. My aunt is right there. She's right next to me. She's holding on to me. She's like, she got her arm around me and everything. I'm like, I'm feeling the support, auntie. But once she start going, and she's like still holding on, and I'm like, no, this is not the way this funeral is supposed to be going. So then she's damn near about to die while she's holding me. Somehow, nicely, in a polite way, I got her arm off me. And I'm still, with the pink eye, but I'm crying, everything like that. So, then, right after the funeral, some people that weren't friends, they called it troops. And, if you think about like one of the Italian movies where they were like, okay, godson, okay, godmom, all right, we still straight, we back to it. Oh, and then on the speech, I had to do my speech. I'm doing my speech with my shades, and it was just so weird. So I'm like saying what I have to say, but I have like stage fright or whatever. So when I'm talking in public with a lot of people, it's like, oh my gosh, pictures with their underwear. So you know how you forget what you're gonna say. Stuff like that. But I did say family, and we should get together more than just the funeral type of scenery. We should, learn to love and cherish one another and treat each other. So it was a beautiful speech, right? So somehow along the way, my cousin comes and says the same exact speech that I just said in a different way. So I'm looking at her like, you damn copycat, I just came from there and said that, and you're gonna say the exact same thing. So then that was the end of the funeral. It was about to be fights and all that stuff, but I don't want to make this video too long. But those were the 3 keys, like the flu. People's coughing all over the place. I'm walking around contagious with pink eye. My daughter's running around, pissing and shit. And I don't know. It was a madhouse. But rest in peace, Grandma. I love you. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Johnny's World as usual, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for your support, your subscribes, and your likes. Tune in next time. Bye-bye.